Welcome to the video. The gang is all here. It's Friday night. So, I'm on tonight because this is where I want to be right now. Got some friend mail. We will be doing some of it. So talk about what will comfort you. This I did last night and had planned to put the video on in the morning for some earrings, and we'll probably do that in a minute. I've got my hot tea and honey in it. And thank you for all of y'all's comforting words and your prayers. And I know she touched so many lives, so I'm gonna try not to cry. It's just annoying, but this is a beautiful card that came today. Thank you very much. And I love how I do that too. When it's that nice, you send it so the other person can use it with the little seed beads like jewelry. Earth Laughs and Flowers by Ralph Waldo Emerson. And this also came from the same person, so I do want to say thank you. Came at a very perfect day to comfort us. Another person sent this. Look at this beautiful box. I love Paisley. And this beautiful, like a metal heart. And she made this, thinking of you. I have you in my thoughts today and hope you think of me. You are a friend who's very dear, as you will always be. And in the note, she said she made this, and I haven't taken it out of the box, and she says it's sterling, and it's so beautiful. I see it. I love these clasps. I love these sterling clasps instead of the square ones. These are my favorite. Wow, thank you so much. This is from Darcy. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, what kind of stones are those? Right here. It's either stones or glass. It's absolutely gorgeous. These are my favorite colors. Yes, beautiful glass with ceramic, and this is the stone here. The stone being the cross, which could not be more appropriate than it is today. That is a beautiful piece. You were so talented. Oh, I love this too. These accents here. And those are sterling silver too, I'm sure. And just beautiful piece. And a beautiful box. You do wonderful, wonderful work. That's definitely my taste. This is also from her. I believe in Santa. The spirit of Santa. So, what do we have here? Oh my, Billy Bob. You better get over here, Billy Bob. You better get over here. Billy Bob did it again, y'all. He did it again. He got gold-filled posts from JCPenney. How beautiful is this? Look at that. Made in Korea. These are vintage, right? Wow. If these are vintage, this is an amazing find. Billy Bob and your gold-filled post, dude. You got it going on. People sending you gold. Let's see what's in this other one on this side. Beautifully wrapped. Thank you, Darcy. You're so sweet. Oh, wow. Oh, my. How beautiful is that? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, this is, sparkly gorgeous. Look at that. A pendant and a matching brooch, vintage. Beautiful. I love it. The sparkling is really what I think of with her right now. Thank you. I don't know why, it just is. Billy Bob, man, he's not gonna let me have those earrings, is he? How's everybody doing today on a Friday night? We're gonna talk because this is what I want to do. It helps me. Olivia's other mother is, we got to eat, we're not hungry, so we wanted to drive through and get some canes, but we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna risk it right now. We've come too far. So we're having like tostados, just a simple tostado with some tomato, onion, and some beans. This is gorgeous. How beautiful is that? What a lovely brooch. Thank you so much. Oh my, this is the exact kind of gold nugget look I like. That is so beautiful. I can't read. I'm gonna have to, by green. Oh, they're really good. I mean, they're an amazing, they make some amazing vintage pieces. Look at this. With a P for precision quartz. Nice. Oh my God. Stainless steel Hong Kong. There's the precision by green. This is an amazing, this looks like it was made yesterday. And I know this is vintage. Wow. I don't want to, how do I do this? Oh, it's already like that. You adjust it like that. Oh my gosh. I don't want to press. I need to get more familiar right now. That is absolutely stunning. Oh my gosh, look at that. Does that look gorgeous or what? I love it. Oh, and is this the watch battery? Holy cow. You think of everything. That's what you said in your note. You're so sweet. You've lost your mind too. Not only are you sweet and talented, but you've lost your mind. Better go find it. Oh my. You know, I love this color. That'll cheer you up or comfort you. It's mainly comfort. Wow. Ah, that is beautiful. Love that. Oh, it's got a hang tag. Oh, whoa. Wow, fancy. We got designer. Got designer stuff here. Avon. I should have known because it's made so well. Makes it even better. Tenfold. I love Avon. And there's a ring. Oh, it's an Avon ring. You have really lost your mind. Oh my gosh, how gorgeous is that? Gorgeous, gorgeous. Avon calling. Ding dong, Avon. Ooh, there's where they put it. Everybody can see it's open on the back. How beautiful is that? That's gorgeous. Love it. So pretty. Such classy, gorgeous pieces. Thank you so much. This watch, I love this gold tone. Let's see if I can get it on. So, guess what? Well, first of all, the neighbors are not moving, just the one guy in the mother-in-law's quarter. So they were needing his money, so I don't know what's going to happen. Fits perfectly. I don't even have to do a dadgum thing. Look at that. I'll be looking rich. Look at that. Be looking rich when I go back to work. Oh, yeah. Stunning. Thank you. Now, we have another one, if y'all can believe it. We got 3 friend mails, and this is from Eliza. So let's start seeing what Eliza sent. Oh my God. I mean, this thing is so heavy. It's just packed to the gills. So it's like, we have like a jewelry jar, and then we have another one from Liz. So I have emailed everybody to let y'all know that I got them. We may have to do a 2 for later with all of Eliza's jewelry and Liz's. Wow. So let's just look at some right now. Oh my goodness. You ladies have lost your minds. Go find your mind if you can. Oh, this is gorgeous. So everyone's going to enjoy these pieces. That's beautiful. Sometimes these are marked. Sometimes, and this time too. Wow. 925. We love our 925. None of this is for sale, so don't y'all ask me. I was just thinking, I've had people buy 2 times the ring off my finger in a video, which I loved. Oh, 925. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, look at that. Glass. I love those colors. Talk about 2 gorgeous pendants. Stunning. Look at this. Is this a ring? That's got to be a pendant or something, or a guy's ring. I think it's a pendant. Look how beautiful that is. Or a guy's ring. Gorgeous. Size 5. Look at this ring. It's got a maker's mark in there or something. 18K. Gold electroplated with an A. How beautiful is that? Does it go? It goes the other way. I'm about to run out of fingers with all this jewelry. Nice. Yeah, I'm a little banged up. That's just what happens. Nice, nice, nice. This pearl, this one came off, but I'm going to get it back on. It's right here. Look how beautiful that is. Gorgeous. There might be a mark right there. Yes. MT. Oh, that's a new one for me. That's beautiful. Right there. Lovely. That's classic vintage, gorgeous. I'll get that pearl back on it. And another one of these. 925. With glass and beautiful yellow. The color of yellow is, and it's shaped in a cross, which is perfect. For my Olivia, it's just somehow the yellow begonia was here, and the yellow sunflower thing. We did not buy that for her. It was actually given to me by her other mother's mother. Said, go buy this for Susan. And when I received it, You Are My Sunshine. Her mother used to sing that all the time. I enjoyed it, but today, when we covered her up, I said, "You are my sunshine." And we went and got that, put it out there on her grave. This is a beautiful brooch. Look at the rhinestones and probably marcasite sparkle. That is wonderful. I'm going to put it back in the bag so I don't lose that one little pearl for now. Thank you. And we have a few more bags to go through, and then we have more later. Probably do it tomorrow. Liz, probably do yours tomorrow. Oh my. Which is nice. We have jewelry to look at, which is what we all like to do. Beautiful blue glass with tiger eye. Look at that combination. Love that combination. That's gorgeous. Well, we ran some errands. We had to pick up medicine and, go to the post office, go to the bank. And then I said, let's check to see if the thrift store is open. And guess what? The thrift store is open. The one that we get the jewelry bags from. And I had my N95 and all my gear for the post office. The gloves and the Clorox wipes and all. And the N95 and the extra masks. So I just pulled up in there and went in real quick. They did not have jewelry bags, but they have plenty of packed jewelry that they have restocked their jewelry shelves. This is gorgeous. Rhinestones with blue dyed howlite. It's beautiful. Love that color. And then here's another. I bet this is going to be sterling. I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Either way, we love it. It's silver tone, beautiful bracelet. And I didn't even wait around to see if John was there. The two ladies working had on masks, and there weren't very many people. I just looked at the one spot. It took me like 3 seconds. Oh, these are neat. Cute. Vintage earrings. Nice. Oh, nice. Is this going to have a maker's mark in it? Let me see. I'm terrible at some of these things. Really am. I've broken so many things before. Beautiful. I love that. It had a safety chain maybe. This is really nice. Is this Bakelite or something? Gorgeous. 3 bangles. Nice. Is there something written in one? No. And we love those 3 colors. Copper tone, brass. Oh, you put them on there together. Oh, I see. You know, like tricolored gold. Those 3 colors. Love those 3 colors. Wow, this is so cool and interesting. Look at this. Never seen anything like this. It's got, this is glass, and it's very like raw, primitive. It's gorgeous. Very nice. Beautiful. Interesting. Let's see just what, we'll do the rest of that, Eliza, later. And here's some things that Liz sent. Gosh, Liz, she's lost her mind too. I mean, it's like jewelry bag after jewelry bag in here. She's a fellow Texan. My gosh, look at this. Wow. You have, I mean, it's packed. So we're going to do, oh, this is nice. This is perfect timing. Peace, Ali. Angelica. We're going to save some of these and do these slowly as we go between Liz and Eliza, but we're going to look at this one from Liz, and we're going to look at this one from Liz. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I can't read it. You know what? Oh, wow. Oh, my God. I love green. Green rhinestone's gorgeous. That's just something else. The cool thing is my keys. I've had this key ring with this like yellow weird thing just so I can identify it because nobody has it, but it kind of got with this COVID thing. I got nervous that it was not, I couldn't clean it because it was kind of wrapped up real weird like the old-timey phone cords, you know, and I don't even know what it was, so I threw it away, and now I can't differentiate my keys from Olivia's other mother's keys, and now I can. I've been needing something like this. So we've got our little angel Olivia with us. Thank you so much. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. I made it through there. Okay, now let's look at, oh gee, God, my eyes. Oh my gosh, oh my. Everybody has such good taste in jewelry. Look at that. That's beautiful. Lovely. Like I said, I'm running out of fingers. Oh, wow. And that came off. The pearl, something's going on. Each one of them had a pearl, but I will get them back in there. Isn't that weird, though? Probably some kind of something about the pearl. A pearl that got away. This is beautiful. It looks like it's sterling. I don't see a mark. Wait, excuse me. If you look in the right place, you'll see one. 925. I will get that back in there too. That is gorgeous with some pearls. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, that's beautiful. Thank you so much. Those are real pearls too, I can tell. Gorgeous. All that sterling. And Aunt Bunny. No, Aunt Bunny. You know it. You don't need to clean this one. And look at these rocks. Beautiful dyed quartzes. Lovely. Purple, pink. Love those colors. You know we love our rocks. Look at this one, banded agate. Wow. That's awesome. Gorgeous. Look at that. Wow. And this one's beautiful too. It's another like a banded agate or something. I'm going to get this ring and this back in the bag before it gets lost. Yeah, I don't know if I told y'all. I'm going to just go, we're going to sell this so we can move that out of the way. I need to blow my nose, but I don't, that's kind of rude too. We're going to have the sniffles. Thank you, friend mail, friends, gorgeous stuff. Here's this if you need it. And we're just going to go ahead and sell this and get this out of the way. We may sell the other group of earrings. So I did this last night, and was going to sell this morning. Number 1, a bunch of gold tone. The black goes with the black here. So number 2, more gold tone, it's kind of more vintage looking. Number 3, some more vintage. These are actually vintage. We found the other one. This is a designer. Let me see. Oh, it's Japan. I'm sorry. Yeah, Japan. That's number 3. Number 4, some different type of pieces, mostly gold tone. This is a real pretty silver tone. I need to add something else to that, don't I? Number 5 are the blacks. Some clip-on and some that go through the hole in your ear. Oh, I think this goes over there. That's number 5. Number 6, a lot of different ones. We have anchors, a cross and an anchor, it looks like both together, and some pearls and some different colors. Oh, that's number 6. We don't have a number 7. I'll get one maybe in a minute. Number 8. These are single earrings, vintage. But people like to do things. They're all single. Can make nice pendants. They're all vintage. This one is let me see. Oh, I can't. It's real thick. I can't really read it. So that's number 8. Number 9, sparkly, sparkly, sparkly vintage rhinestone sparkles. Number 10, some drops, some colors, dangles. Number 11, some silver tone that hang down and dangle. These that hang down and dangle in those. Number 12, silver tone. Number 13, silver tone. Number 14. Okay, hold on. Number 14 is a bunch of silver tone. Wait a minute, I think this goes with this other one. Yeah, these are pretty, but they have some corrosion, but they're pretty. They can be cleaned up. Number 15, oh, this is mine. Yeah, 15 is going to be like little stones or glass. These are stones, glass, glass, stone. I think those are actually turquoise. Little glass and shells. That's number 15. Number 16 is just different kinds, all different kinds, a variety. And while I'm looking for a few more to add to number 2 up there, there's number 2. It's got just 3 pair. We want to add a couple more. This is going for number 7. This one, and I'll show it before we're done. These are all like on cards now. Number 7, pretty dangly. Looking for just some gold tone. Number 7 will be the Buddha, will be added to 7. 2 little Buddhas. New on the card. The others are gone. It's gold and silver tone mixed. Oh, no, it's not. It's silver tone. Forget those. Just forget those. That doesn't go with it. Here, some gold tone pearl things. That goes with it. And some more little pearls. Those almost look real. They feel kind of gritty. I don't know. So number 7. Let's see if we do one more. 7, we'll add these little blue glass with the line in there. Beautiful. So for 7, you got these, the Buddha, these, the sparkly, the dangly, and the moon. That's number 7. Okay, well, she had declined the last 3 days. 2.5 days. It didn't go to 3, okay? And it didn't go into the weekend. She started the decline Wednesday when our truck broke down and we were gone. That's not why she did. It had just been a matter of time. We knew she wasn't going to keep making it. She already made it 6 weeks longer than she was supposed to. Had a real bad aggressive cancer in her spleen, and it caused that huge bloating in her stomach and her belly, and that was the part that concerned me too, was how bloated she was. Even though the tumor was growing, it was something else going on too, like full of fluid or something was not right. And it had gotten really bad in the last 2.5 days. It could have been bleeding into that cavity, because the blood vessels of those tumors are inferior, and so she suffered severe anemia, which had been going on for over a year. I know, because when we would walk, she would stop walking out of the blue, and it's because she didn't have oxygen, and I thought she was just getting arthritic. But this we figured out May 2nd when they checked her blood. Even though they checked her blood in January, she was somewhat anemic. Nobody picked up on it really, and that's okay. It wouldn't have done any good. It would have just, she might have had a surgery or something that would have been, she's too old for such a big thing, and it wouldn't have made a difference. It just wouldn't have. So her struggle recently was the belly and her anemia, and so she lost, she couldn't, the last 2.5 days, she couldn't really, I would bring her back from the potty, and that helped her from crashing. So that helped, but her legs were trembling and all, and she just didn't have oxygen going, and a lot of the muscle mass was gone on her head, on her legs, on her backbone. The cancer had taken its toll on that wasting syndrome. And so yesterday was somewhat better than Wednesday. Wednesday was bad. I knew she was suffering. It was more than discomfort. It was misery, laying there and not able to have energy to lift your head and stuff. So that's when we started talking about it, and then she kind of perked up a little when I would help her get back into the, pick her up and carry her back. That helped. And so yesterday was a much better day, where she ate and she cleaned her face, and we were feeding her as she was laying like a sphinx. Set her up and she would eat like that. And it was a good day for her and for bonding and all that. And then this morning, I got her out in the middle of the night, or 4 in the morning or whatever, for her potty, and it was okay, but she didn't want to do it, which was not, that's typical too. I don't want to go out. I can't hardly make it. And then this morning, she had gone and put herself in her old bed, which was more comfortable. That was her choice at 5 in the morning, and we got back in. She walked into the carpeted area that she used to lay in and look out the window, and fell asleep there instead of the cold hard floor. Well, when I got up, she had lost control of her bladder, or just, that was going on, and that's okay. I cleaned her up and cleaned it up, and I told her it's okay. And so we wanted to give her, stand her up and say, here's your legs, here's your legs. And she basically took 2 or 3 steps and collapsed and just laid there. And so I went and got her some breakfast and made it and put it there, and she ate it. Her eyes were not all, ooh, wow, like they used to be, but she ate it. And then an hour later, I got her up, and she had a very hard time. And so we got her outside, and she peed, and then she collapsed. And then when I brought her in, she usually stands and drinks water, and she collapsed. And then she laid on her side, which she never did. She would collapse, whenever she gave out. She would lay on her stomach for a few hours with the fan in front of her face. But this time, she laid on her side immediately. And the look in her face, on her eyes, was, like her mind was just like, oh God, forlorn, a little forlorn. And that's when I got down on my knees and told her, Mommy knows, and Mommy's going to help you, and we're going to see Dr. Russell. And that's when I told her other mom, I said, call him. It was 10:30 and Friday. And they just said, okay. Well, they asked us questions, and then they said, we'll get her here as soon as you can. And we did. She rode just fine. She fell asleep in the vehicle. It's just 6 minutes away. I carried her out there. She didn't have the energy to resist. Sometimes animals will start perking up and get energetic when you're about to go somewhere, and she did not. And her mother sang to her like she used to do. And she fell asleep in the car, dozed off a little bit. We got there and called, and we said we need somebody strong, because she's heavy, very heavy. And she only weighed 37 pounds without this problem. And I don't know what she weighed afterwards. Like, we didn't weigh her, but it was not her usual weight. And so they sent a young guy out, and he got him out to the car, and he got her real good, like he had her real secure. And we walked to the front of the door, and Dr. Russell came out. She was like in her surgery outfit, and everybody's wearing a mask because we were not allowed to go in. And she said, I'm so sorry, or something. And Olivia, he was holding Olivia where she could face us, not facing towards the door. And Olivia was looking right at me and her mama and watching us talk to Dr. Russell. But there was a love in her eyes. She was not distressed. I don't think she had the energy to be upset or stressed or nervous. It was like a peaceful love. And I told Dr. Russell, I said, well, the last 2.5 days, 2 days ago, Wednesday, she started declining more rapidly, like she just can't go on. And I looked at Dr. Russell, and I said, she's not going to ever quit eating. And I kind of laughed, and Dr. Russell laughed and goes, I can imagine, because Russell knows she was on the streets for 2.5 years. She ate every morsel she could. She lived off of cat poop and chicken bones and dried up worms, and was pregnant. Her babies came out just fine, so she did a good job of finding anything and everything. So no way was she ever going to not eat. So, I'm glad she could still enjoy her breakfast, and I had a sausage biscuit, and she had some of that, but I had to take it to her. We didn't really have breakfast together. I was too knowing what we were going to do. We didn't have our breakfast together. I just gave her a bite because she was interested, but she was only interested when I brought it to her nose. She didn't have her head up looking with the googly eyes like, oh, I know you got your sausage biscuit. So the decision was today, and it was right. And it was fast. They just said, you know what, y'all can just wait in the parking lot. We don't have anybody else right now. And we had her in a blanket already, and they had wrapped her up completely in the blanket when they brought her out. We drove around back when it was over. We just waited, and as you wait in the parking lot, you're looking over the city, beautiful city cemetery, very peaceful, and we prayed, and we all of a sudden we could feel that there was a release. You know, both of us felt it without telling each other, and that it was just, she's gone. But then we brought her home and buried her. But before we buried her, her other mommy wanted me to get Mika and put her on the little harness, and we brought her out, and she went right over and sniffed Olivia wrapped up in the blanket. You know, I never saw Olivia's body. I cannot handle that. So it was wrapped up. It stayed wrapped up. Kind of like in the old days when people were buried in a cotton cloth. That's what we did for her. Anyway, Minka went up and sniffed, and then she sniffed right at Olivia's head, and then the dog started barking, and Minka got scared, and she ran towards the house on the thing, so I put her in. But she needed to know, you know, that this is Olivia now, and I think she knew, because she's not going around crying. And then we did some, so we ran errands this afternoon and had to pick up Madison. When we came home, Minka greets us at the door. You know, how many cats? I guess some cats do, but I never had a cat. I had a cat one time that was Siamese for 18 years, and I had to put her down too, and that was like 40 years ago or something. But, and I had to put my other beloved pit bull down, who Dr. Russell was her vet. And I do believe that it's the same spirit. Olivia's the same spirit as my Phoebe was. And Phoebe lived 13 years and died of cancer as well, and I had to have the vet in Corpus come put her down. But on Phoebe, when I first got her here in this town in the 80s, I got her from the animal shelter. She was a pit bull mix, white, with a black spot on her eye. I like white and black. And about 3 months after getting her, she went out, and I was young. We were in a rental house, and I let her out the back to go to the bathroom, and she didn't come back. 11 days later, somebody called us from a mile down through the woods and said, "I've got your dog," because we put ads everywhere. When we got her, her leg had been cut off, probably by a trap, or there was I'm talking about Phoebe now, there was a junkyard in the back, way back in those woods, and she could have somehow she got disoriented, I don't know. And I learned my lesson to put dogs on a leash after that, and her too. We got her back, but she was emaciated. Her back left leg, I believe, the foot was gone, and it looked like the chicken bone there. There was no more blood. It was licked, you know, she took care of that. But you could see the cartilage where it was cut and skin hanging off. So it was either a trap, which it could have been, which there's nastier. I don't know what it was. It was a clean cut. We took her to Dr. Russell back in 1981 or whatever. Walked right in with her. They said, "Oh, okay, go straight to the back." Dr. Russell then took her. And, you know, Russell's in like her 60s now. She doesn't want anybody coming in with the COVID, you know. And I was okay with that today. But we already knew the last time we took her. Now I'm popping back to Olivia. But I was okay with it, with us not going in. We completely trust Dr. Russell. Olivia had a great relationship with her. She had been in there several times in the last few months to just be evaluated and returned to us. So this was like a routine thing. So popping back to Phoebe, took her to Russell. Russell took off the leg up to the hip so that she wouldn't try to use it. And so I had a 3-legged white pit bull for 13 and a half years. Or 13 years. I don't remember if it was a half or not. Probably to the day if I would have written it down. But I do believe that that animal is the same animal in spirit. And that, you know, Olivia picked us 11 years ago, and she was evaluated being 2.5 years on the streets by her teeth by Dr. Russell. And anyway, I've told you all that story before, but yeah, we kind of just, you know, I know Russell calls her sweetie, and so I know it was just fine, and it was the right thing to do. And I want to thank y'all for all of your support over the months and the last weeks that we got the diagnosis March the 2nd, that she would probably not make it a month, and she made it not only that month, but 6 weeks longer. And it was, most of it was quality time, touch and go here the last 2 days, and then yesterday was better, and then today was down, and it was time, it was over. So we did not let it go too long, which is good. So thank y'all. Thank you for the friend mail. That really did touch my heart, and everybody's comments on the video that we made about the grave, you know, has lifted our spirits, mine and her other mothers, and I want to thank y'all. God bless.